Welcome back to Silver Narratives, a space where English learners grow not only in language, but also in life understanding. Today's topic is not about success, money, or power. It is about something much deeper and often ignored: peace. A peaceful life is not created by changing the world around us. It is created by changing how we respond to people and situations. Many of our daily stresses come from expectations, giving too much, chasing attention, and forcing connections that are not natural. The simple rules we are sharing today help protect your energy and keep your mind calm and steady. Let us begin with Rule 1, Visit who visits you. Peace begins with balance. Relationships should never feel one-sided. Many people feel emotionally exhausted because they keep visiting, calling, and showing up for people who never do the same for them. Over time, this creates silent pain and disappointment. When effort flows in only one direction, peace slowly disappears. Visiting those who also visit us restores balance and protects our emotional well-being. When someone makes time to visit you, it shows priority. Time is the most honest currency we have. People give time only to what they truly value. When someone chooses to be present in your life, it means you matter to them. Respecting that effort brings calmness and clarity. On the other hand, chasing people who never show up creates stress. It hurts self-respect, increases overthinking, and leads to emotional emptiness. Peaceful people do not chase presence, they respond to it naturally. This rule is not about ego, pride, or revenge. It is about self-respect. It does not mean you will never visit anyone again. It simply means you will not exhaust yourself for people who make no effort for you. Healthy relationships grow where effort is mutual. When both sides visit each other, the bond feels natural: no force, no pressure, no hidden resentment. That natural flow is what peace feels like. This rule also teaches us to stop begging for attention. A peaceful life begins when we stop proving our worth to others. We do not need to remind people that we exist. Those who care will show up without being pushed. Peace is not created by doing more and more. It is created by doing what is fair. In the end, we protect our peace when we give our energy only where it is returned. Now let us move to Rule 2, Call who calls you. Peaceful communication is not about talking more. It is about talking where it truly matters. Communication should feel natural, not forced. Many people feel mentally tired because they are always the ones who initiate calls and messages. They call first, text first, and check first, and slowly they begin to feel ignored and unimportant. Calling only those who also call us brings emotional balance and mental calm. A call is a sign of care, not convenience. Calling someone takes effort. It means they thought about you, made time for you, and wanted to hear your voice. Calls are rarely accidental. When someone calls you, they are showing genuine interest and care. Responding to that care creates peace, while chasing silence only creates noise inside the mind. At Silver Narratives, we believe peace grows when our communication, like our relationships, is simple, balanced, and honest. Third, chasing communication hurts self-respect. When we keep calling people who never call back, something slowly breaks inside us. Self-doubt increases, anxiety grows, and overthinking takes control of the mind. We begin to question our value and replay conversations again and again. Peaceful people do not beg for connection. They do not chase replies or attention. Instead, they match energy. When effort is equal, the mind feels calm. When effort is forced, peace disappears. Fourth, silence teaches us who truly values us. When we stop calling first, some people slowly disappear from our lives. At first, this silence feels painful and confusing. But with time, it becomes revealing. It shows us who truly enjoyed our presence and who stayed only because of our effort. Truth can hurt in the beginning, but it brings peace in the long run. Understanding where we truly matter helps us stop wasting emotional energy. Fifth, this rule is not about cutting people off. It is not cold, rude, or heartless. It does not say we should never call anyone. It simply teaches us not to drain ourselves for people who never reach out. Peace does not come from doing everything for everyone. It comes from selective effort, choosing where our time and energy truly belong. Sixth, mutual communication builds calm relationships. Healthy relationships feel easy and natural. Calls flow both ways. There is no counting, no keeping score, and no pressure to prove care. When communication feels light instead of heavy, the heart feels safe. That ease, that comfort, is peace. Seventh, calling who calls you protects your emotional energy. Our energy is limited. When we give it wisely, stress reduces, clarity increases, and emotional stability improves. A peaceful life needs clear boundaries. Peace grows when communication is mutual, not one-sided. In the end, we protect our peace when we respond to care, not when we chase it. Now let us move to Rule 3, support who supports you. Support is not just kind words. Support is action. True peace comes when we stop giving support where it is never returned. Many people feel emotionally tired because they support everyone emotionally, mentally, financially, and morally. But when they need help, no one shows up. This imbalance creates deep inner pain. Supporting only those who support us brings emotional relief and inner strength. True support appears in difficult times. Real supporters stand with us when we struggle, fail, feel low, or need encouragement. Anyone can clap when we win. Very few stay when we lose. The people who support us in hard times are the ones who truly deserve our support. Over-supporting the wrong people drains our energy. When we keep giving to those who never give back, resentment grows, peace disappears, and motivation slowly fades. Peaceful people protect their energy. They do not pour into empty cups. Support should never feel like an obligation. It should come from respect, not pressure. We are not responsible for carrying everyone's life. Peace comes when support is shared, not sacrificed. Choosing where to give support is not selfish, it is wise. Mutual support builds strong bonds. Healthy relationships are built on shared strength, not silent sacrifice. When both sides support each other, trust grows, connection deepens, and peace naturally increases. One-sided support may look kind on the surface, but inside it creates silent anger and emotional exhaustion. Supporting those who support us creates emotional safety. When we know support is mutual, we feel secure. We do not fear being used, ignored, or taken for granted. This sense of safety allows the mind to relax and the heart to feel calm. It is one of the foundations of inner peace. This rule also teaches self-respect. When we give support only where it exists, we learn that our energy has value. We stop trying to prove our worth to others and begin respecting it ourselves. To practice this rule in daily life, support the people who truly stand by you, those who encourage you, help you without conditions, respect your effort, and show up when it matters. At the same time, quietly step back from those who only take and never give. Peace does not come from helping everyone. Peace comes from helping the right people. In the end, we protect our peace when support flows both ways. Now let us move to Rule 4, ignore who ignores you. This rule is not about anger, ego, or pride. It is about inner peace. Many people lose their peace by trying to be seen, heard, and valued by people who have already chosen to ignore them. Ignoring is a clear message. When someone delays replies, avoids interaction, shows no interest, and makes no effort, they are communicating through silence. Silence is also an answer. Trying to force attention in such situations only creates stress and emotional fatigue. Chasing attention destroys peace. When we run after people who ignore us, self-respect slowly fades. Overthinking increases, and emotional pain grows. We begin to ask ourselves painful questions like, did I do something wrong, or why am I not enough? In this cycle, peace disappears. Ignoring back is not cruelty, it is protection. It helps restore mental balance. Ignoring someone who ignores us is not revenge. This rule is often misunderstood. It is not about punishing others. It is about withdrawing our energy. We are not hurting them, we are taking care of ourselves. Our attention is valuable energy. It is limited, and where we place it shapes our emotions, affects our mood, and decides our level of peace. Giving attention to people who ignore us wastes emotional energy. Peaceful people invest their attention wisely. This rule also teaches emotional maturity. Emotionally mature people understand that not everyone will care, respond, or value their presence. They do not take it personally. They accept reality as it is and move forward calmly. Finally, silence creates clarity. When we stop chasing, confusion reduces. Expectations fall away. Reality becomes clear. We begin to see people as they truly are, not as we hoped they would be, and that clarity brings peace. Truth brings peace. Ignoring creates space for better connections. When we stop investing our energy in the wrong people, we create space for respectful connections, mutual effort, and peaceful relationships. Peace often enters our life when the wrong doors close. What leaves makes room for what truly belongs. This rule also strengthens self-respect. Ignoring those who ignore us is a quiet way of saying, my time matters. My energy matters. My peace matters. Self-respect is the foundation of a peaceful life. Without it, no rule works. To practice this rule calmly, there is no need to explain yourself. Do not announce distance. Do not argue. Do not complain. Simply reduce effort quietly. Silence with dignity is powerful. Peace does not come from being noticed by everyone. Peace comes from not chasing those who have already chosen distance. In the end, we protect our peace when we stop seeking attention from people who do not value us. Now let us move to Rule 5, release expectations. Expectations quietly steal peace. Many people do the right things, behave kindly, and act responsibly, yet still feel unhappy. The reason is simple: they expect too much from others. Expectations create silent pressure. When we expect calls, visits, care, support, or appreciation and it does not come, disappointment appears. The pain is not always caused by people. Most of the time, it is caused by expectations. As expectations increase, peace decreases. People act based on their own capacity. Not everyone can care deeply, express emotions clearly, stay consistent, or understand feelings. Expecting the same behavior from everyone leads to frustration. Accepting people's limits brings peace. When we understand that others can only give what they have, the heart feels lighter. Expectations also turn kindness into a burden. When we give with expectations, kindness feels heavy. Help feels forced. Relationships feel tiring. But when we give freely, without waiting for something in return, peace remains. Give because you want to, not because you expect repayment. This rule teaches an important balance: lower expectations, not standards. We stop expecting effort, but we still choose respectful people. We do not tolerate disrespect, but we also do not demand emotional returns. This balance protects peace and dignity. Expectations create emotional dependence. When our peace depends on other people's actions, moods, or attention, we lose control. Peaceful people depend on themselves. They enjoy people emotionally, but they do not rely on them for inner stability. Emotional independence creates strength and calm. Finally, accept reality instead of fighting it. Reality is simple. People show us who they are through their actions. When we accept that truth without resistance, the mind relaxes and peace naturally follows. Some people care, and some people do not. Some people stay, and some people leave. Fighting this reality only creates suffering. Accepting it creates peace. When we stop arguing with life and start understanding it, the heart becomes lighter. Freedom begins when expectations end. When we release expectations, overthinking slowly stops. Disappointment reduces, and the emotional weight we carry begins to lift. Freedom feels calm, not loud. To practice this rule, do not expect effort from others. Appreciate it when it comes. Accept it when it does not. Then adjust your energy accordingly. This simple habit creates emotional balance. Expectations are silent thieves of peace. In the end, peace grows when we stop expecting people to behave the way we would. Now let us move to part 6, choose peace over proving your worth. Many people lose peace not because life is hard, but because they are constantly trying to prove something. Proving your value is exhausting. Peace begins the moment we stop explaining who we are. Proving yourself never truly ends. When we start proving our kindness, loyalty, intelligence, or value, the demands keep increasing. There will always be someone who is unconvinced, critical, or asking for more. Trying to satisfy everyone slowly destroys inner peace. People who need proof rarely appreciate it. Those who question your worth will continue questioning it, no matter how much you give. The standard keeps moving. Proving yourself to such people is a losing game. Peace comes from self-acceptance. When we accept ourselves, we speak less, explain less, defend less, and let our actions speak instead. Calm confidence creates peace. Silence is often the strongest response. We do not need to argue, justify, or convince everyone. Silence protects energy. The people who truly matter already understand us. Respect comes from boundaries, not from long explanations. Explaining too much often signals insecurity, while boundaries show self-respect. Peaceful people choose their words carefully, act consistently, and walk away quietly when needed. Finally, remember this truth: not everyone deserves access to you. Protecting your time, energy, and emotional space is not arrogance, it is wisdom. Peace stays when we give access only to those who value it. Access is a privilege, not a right. Giving access to everyone drains energy, increases stress, and weakens focus. When too many people have access to our time, emotions, and attention, peace slowly disappears. Peace grows when access is selective. Choosing who gets close to us is not selfish, it is protective. Confidence removes the need for validation. When we truly know our value, approval becomes optional and criticism loses its power. Peace begins to feel natural. Validation may feel good, but it is not necessary for a calm mind. Inner certainty is stronger than outer praise. Choose inner calm over outer approval. Approval is temporary, but peace is lasting. Choosing peace means letting go of ego battles, avoiding unnecessary arguments, and refusing to prove anything to anyone. Calm becomes our quiet strength. To practice this rule, stop explaining your intentions. Let your actions speak clearly. Set quiet boundaries. Walk away without drama. Peace follows naturally. We do not need to prove our worth to live peacefully. Those who understand us never needed proof. Those who do not understand us never will. Now we come to part 7, Master Letting Go. Peace lives in release. All the rules we have discussed lead to one final truth: peace is not found by holding tighter. Peace is found by letting go. Holding on creates emotional weight. We hold on to people who have changed, conversations that ended, expectations that failed, and respect that was never given. This holding creates heaviness inside us. Peace cannot live in a heavy heart. Letting go does not mean losing. Many people fear letting go because they think it means failure or weakness. But often, letting go means choosing calm, dignity, and self-respect. What we release was already costing us peace. Not everything needs closure. We do not always need explanations, apologies, or final conversations. Some endings happen quietly, without words. Peace does not require answers. It requires acceptance. Sometimes, letting go of people is necessary. Not everyone grows with us, respects us, or values our presence. Staying connected out of habit, fear, or guilt creates stress. Letting go creates space for peace and healthier connections. Let go of the need to be understood. Being misunderstood can be painful, but trying to correct everyone is exhausting. Peaceful people accept that some will never understand, some will judge, and some will assume. We do not owe explanations to everyone. Let go of emotional bargaining. Do not bargain for attention, care, effort, or respect. If something is not given freely, it is not worth taking. Peace grows where effort is mutual. Finally, letting go strengthens inner power. When we release what no longer serves us, fear reduces, clarity increases, and confidence grows. Peace becomes lighter, stronger, and more natural because it no longer has to fight to exist. When we let go, we stop living in reaction mode and start living intentionally. We no longer respond to every message, every silence, or every behavior with emotion. Instead, we choose our responses with awareness. This shift is powerful, because peace grows when our actions are intentional, not reactive. Peace is a daily choice. It is not a destination we reach one day and stay there forever. It is a practice we repeat every day. Each day, we choose where to give our energy, whom to respond to, what to ignore, and when to walk away. These small choices quietly shape our inner world and decide how peaceful our life feels. A calm life is not empty, it is intentional. A peaceful life is not lonely, it is selective. It is filled with respect, balance, self-awareness, and emotional maturity. There is less noise, fewer distractions, and more meaning. Peace does not remove people from our life, it removes chaos. Now, the final message. A peaceful life does not require many people, many explanations, or many struggles. It requires clarity. In the end, we protect our peace when we stop forcing connections, stop chasing attention, and start honoring ourselves. Before we end this video, remember this simple truth: peace is not about having everyone. It is about having balance. Visit those who visit you. Call those who call you. Support those who support you. And let go of those who choose distance. We do not need to fight for attention. We do not need to prove our worth. We do not need to hold on to what hurts us. Peace comes when we respect ourselves as much as we respect others. Choose calm. Choose dignity. Choose peace. If this video helped you feel lighter, please like it, share it with someone who needs peace today, and subscribe to Silver Narratives for more graded reader life lessons. I will see you in the next video.